Antarctica, a vast and enigmatic continent nestled at the southernmost reaches of our planet, has long captivated the imaginations of explorers, scientists, and adventure seekers alike. A land of relentless cold and isolation, it's remained an untamed frontier, shrouded in mystery and surrounded by an aura of intrigue. Unveiling secrets buried beneath layers of ice and snow, Antarctica has yielded a plethora of enigmatic findings, challenging established beliefs and sparking fervent debates among researchers. Despite its desolate appearance, this icy realm has recently become the focal point of astonishing and unsettling discoveries that have the potential to change our understanding of the past as we know it. From a cold heat wave to Martian meteorites, let's dig below the ice to see the 15 unsettling discoveries in Antarctica that could rewrite history. Number 15. An icy heat wave. Even in the frozen expanse of the Antarctic, the effects of rising global temperatures are becoming evident. While heat-related topics are often based on tropical locations, it's important to recognize that the Earth's warming trend extends even to the coldest reaches of the planet. The Antarctic, a continent known for its extreme cold, experienced an unprecedented heat wave just a year ago, mirroring a similar occurrence in the Arctic. This unexpected event saw temperatures soaring over 50 degrees above the usual averages, a stark departure from the norm in polar regions. Strikingly, both the Arctic and Antarctic were affected simultaneously, which is remarkable considering their opposing seasonal patterns. Typically, as one region thaws, the other freezes, creating a natural balance. This simultaneous heating suggests a more complex phenomenon at play beyond climate change. Experts assert that the Antarctic heat wave resulted from a confluence of factors, including an intense high-pressure system from Australia and a corresponding low-pressure system over the East Antarctic. Adding to this, the formation of an atmospheric river, an elongated corridor of water vapor in the sky. This also contributed to the unusual warming. Similar conditions were observed in the Arctic. While these occurrences cannot be solely attributed to climate change, the undeniable reality is that the ice caps are melting, posing serious environmental concerns. The unpredictability of our planet's response to these shifts in weather patterns is truly alarming. In the remote, frozen expanses of Antarctica, a team of daring explorers embarked on a thrilling expedition to unravel the mysteries hidden within the icy wilderness. What they discovered in Antarctica shocked the whole world. An unexpected graveyard, like nothing they had ever encountered. Located in a place nearly inaccessible except by means of helicopters, the graveyard left the team awestruck. What struck them most was the peculiar position of the figures found within it. Unlike traditional burials, these unfortunate souls were not laid to rest in coffins. Instead, they were frozen, sitting side by side, as if they had met their fate at that very spot. Dressed in everyday clothes, these enigmatic figures seemed to be frozen in time, their expressions frozen in a haunting mix of surprise and trepidation. The bodies were never identified, and what happened to them remained a mystery. The explorers continue to look for answers up to this day. Comment down below with the hashtag hidden topic, and let us know your opinion in relation to what we just showed on screen. With that said, let's keep things moving. Number 14. Antarctica on fire. While the frozen expanse of Antarctica seems a world away from fire, the continent's distant past tells a different story. Recent research has shed light on a surprising revelation. Antarctica was once a vastly different place, teeming with life and susceptible to fires. This glimpse into the continent's ancient history offers a fascinating perspective on its evolution. Using an underwater drilling method, scientists delved approximately 30 meters beneath the seafloor to gather samples. A CT scan of these samples unveiled a remarkable sight. Beneath an initial layer of sandstone, intricate and dense root structures were visible, reminiscent of what you'd find in a modern-day forest. This discovery points to a time over 75 million years ago, when Antarctica was covered with lush forest and savannas, a stark contrast to its present icy state. This window into the past conjures intriguing questions about what other secrets lie buried beneath the ice. A collaborative study between the Chilean Antarctic Institute and the Brazilian Antarctic Program further deepened this understanding. Led by Brazilian paleobotanist Dr. Josephine Manfroy and her team, this study explored the paleontological record of the Shetland Islands. Their findings revealed evidence of numerous fires during the Cretaceous period, a time when the mighty dinosaurs still roamed the Earth. The research suggests that this ancient era saw significant volcanic activity in Antarctica, fueling a cycle of devastating forest fires. This revelation serves as a testament to the ever-changing nature of our planet and the dynamic forces that have shaped the landscape of the Earth over millions of years. Number 13. The ghoulish ice fish. Imagine a world where fish thrive in icy nurseries, a concept that might seem straight out of a science fiction novel. But believe it or not, such a reality exists. Enter the remarkable icefish, a species that has defied the odds by adapting to survive in the frigid waters of the South Ocean, where most other fish would succumb to freezing temperatures. In the year 2021, an extraordinary expedition unfolded in the Antarctic, shedding light on the true abundance of these icefish. Led by Alton Purser of the Alfred Wegener Organization and graduate student Lillian Boehringer, this exploration embarked on the German icebreaker RV Polarstern. Equipped with the ocean floor observation and bathymetry system, an underwater camera weighing a hefty 1 ton, the team meticulously surveyed the ocean's depths. Their findings rewrote the understanding of icefish populations. Contrary to prior assumptions, these unique fish were far from rare. In fact, the expedition uncovered an astonishing revelation: the largest nursery of icefish ever documented. Nestled on the seafloor of the Weddell Sea, this expansive nursery sprawled across a staggering 240 square kilometers. A mind-boggling 60 million fish nest dotted the landscape, each potentially harboring up to 1,700 fish eggs and diligently guarded by adult fish. What adds an eerie dimension to this discovery is the icefish's peculiar attributes. With its transparent skull and see-through blood, the icefish takes on an otherworldly appearance. As these guardians hover over their nests, their nearly ghostly presence creates an uncanny and surreal tableau beneath the icy waters. Number 12. Where everywhere is north. The invention of the compass marked a transformative milestone for humanity, revolutionizing navigation and enabling people to traverse unfamiliar territories with newfound accuracy. Its universal application made it a reliable guide, except for a few enigmatic locations on Earth where its functionality is nullified. One such perplexing place is the Antarctic. To understand the phenomenon behind this compass anomaly, it's essential to comprehend the compass's underlying principle. Our planet is enveloped by invisible magnetic fields, which magnetize the compass needle, directing it toward the magnetic north. Aligning the needle with the letter N on the compass grants a clear indication of the north direction, with south opposite, west on the left, and east to the right. Yet, a significant deviation occurs when navigating the Antarctic. The cause of this discrepancy lies in the distinction between true north, or the geographical North Pole, and the magnetic north, or the magnetic point to which compasses are drawn. As one approaches the poles, the compass needle's orientation skews due to the magnetic fields being nearly perpendicular to the Earth's surface. This results in the needle pointing downward into the Earth itself, rendering its conventional function ineffective. Hence, should you find yourself relying on a compass in the Antarctic's vast expanses, its erratic behavior will become apparent. Following its guidance risks veering off course, which is something you don't want to happen when navigating Antarctica. Number 11. Ancient DNA. Beneath the ocean's depths lies an unexpected treasure. DNA dating back millions of years, a revelation even more astonishing under the icy expanse of Antarctica. In the current era, marked by looming global warming and climatic shifts, delving into Earth's historical climate alterations has become a pressing necessity. Unraveling the intricate patterns of these climate cycles could equip us to confront the impending challenges with preparedness. The quest to comprehend our planet's metamorphoses drives the meticulous study of the concealed sediments buried beneath the Antarctic ice. These submerged relics have the power to unveil the chronicles of Earth's transformation spanning countless millennia. In a notable development, a scientific team embarked on a voyage to procure sediment samples from the seafloor. Their mission, part of the International Ocean Discovery Program's Expedition 382, ventured into the Scotia Sea, north of mainland Antarctica during 2019. What transpired exceeded expectations, as they uncovered more than mere sediment. These samples yielded traces of microorganisms that thrived over 1 million years ago. Referred to as sedimentary ancient DNA, or cetDNA, this genetic material bears the imprints of bygone microbial inhabitants of our planet, stretching back approximately 1 million years. Remarkably, this genetic revelation stands as the oldest DNA ever unearthed from seafloor sediments. While the significance of this discovery is monumental, its implications resonate in the contemporary urgency of our times. As polar ice sheets hasten their retreat due to escalating climate shifts, researchers anticipate that the secrets harbored by these ancient microorganisms might explain the profound impact of climate change on ocean ecosystems over thousands of years. As we race against the ticking clock of melting ice, the pursuit of knowledge becomes paramount to know what actions to take before it's too late. Number 10. A hidden lake. In recent history, a groundbreaking discovery was made by a Chinese aircraft, a concealed lake, ensconced beneath the vast Antarctic ice sheet. The revelation itself is awe-inspiring. Experts suggest that this newfound aquatic expanse might serve as a time capsule, unlocking the chronicles of Earth's history spanning millions of years. It's called Lake Snow Eagle, and the lake's dimensions rival that of a city, harboring sediments with a history that dates back over an astounding 34 million years. Situated beneath the East Antarctic ice sheet, the lake was brought to light during an aerial exploration over the highlands of Princess Elizabeth Land. After an intensive 3-year period of conducting comprehensive aerial surveys, researchers harnessed advanced radar technology and cutting-edge sensors designed to discern even the subtlest fluctuations in the Earth's gravitational and magnetic fields. Employing these tools, they successfully uncovered the hidden mysteries beneath the ice. Lake Snow Eagle sprawls across an expansive surface of approximately 370 square kilometers, nestled within a mile-deep canyon and concealed beneath the weight of 2 miles of ice. The question is, how does the water within the lake retain its liquid state despite the substantial ice cover above? This phenomenon is attributed to the immense pressure exerted by the encompassing ice, which effectively lowers the freezing point of the lake's water. Additionally, the ice sheet functions as insulation, while the subglacial rocks beneath likely contribute heat. Number 9. Aliens like the cold. The lore surrounding UFOs visiting Antarctica and the speculation of hidden extraterrestrial bases beneath its icy expanse is widespread. Interestingly, a significant number of these narratives originate from first-hand testimonies of military personnel. While these conspiracy theories may seem fantastical, they do possess a certain logic. Antarctica, being one of the planet's most secluded and unexplored regions, offers the ideal backdrop for clandestine research facilities, or intriguingly, as a covert observation post for alien entities monitoring human activities. Recent revelations from a former member of the U.S. Navy, who identifies under the codename Brian S., have added an intriguing dimension to these theories. This ex-naval officer, formerly a flight engineer, served from 1977 until his resignation 2 decades later. In a recent interview with Linda Moulton Howe, a respected reporter and Earth Files editor, Brian S. shared that he was part of a C-130 crew responsible for cargo and rescue missions. During their mission, the team collectively witnessed silver spheres traversing the Antarctic mountainous terrain. More astonishingly, they encountered a cavernous opening in the ice akin to a football field in size. This sizable aperture, intriguingly located in a no-fly zone mere miles from the South Pole, was purportedly designated as an air sampling station. However, the location and its context have stirred speculation about its true nature. Could this opening potentially be an access point leading to a concealed extraterrestrial installation? With everything concealed beneath the icy exterior, time will inevitably unravel the truth behind these claims, adding yet another layer of mystique to the enduring enigma of Antarctica. Number 8. Hitler's frozen base. It's a recurring theme that mysteries often become associated with either extraterrestrial beings or the Nazis. In this case, the latter may hold some historical validity. Scholars have long established that Adolf Hitler harbored a keen interest in Antarctica. During the late 1930s, Nazi Germany dispatched teams around the world in pursuit of artifacts believed to possess mystical powers. One of their expeditions was directed toward exploring a portion of Antarctica and asserting German claims over it. However, the expedition seemingly vanished without a trace, fueling conjectures of a concealed Nazi outpost beneath the Antarctic ice. The mission transpired in December 1938 through a vessel named the MS Schwabenland. The expedition purportedly established a new German territorial claim known as New Schwabenland. Intriguingly, concurrent research efforts by Norwegians had already asserted sovereignty over the region, naming it Queen Maud Land in January of the same year. The German team employed 2 Dornier float airplanes to carry out their investigations. These aircraft would be catapulted from the ship and utilized to place metal markers. The markers were imprinted with swastikas, as a symbolic appropriation of land for the Third Reich. While various conspiracy theories have abounded, the essential motive behind this endeavor was to secure access to whale oil. The oil of whales held significant utility. For instance, it was used to produce products such as margarine. Planned forays into the region during World War II never materialized due to the Second World War. Number 7. Something blooms in the ocean. The past decade has witnessed the unveiling of numerous remarkable discoveries, many facilitated by advanced satellite technology. However, one particular revelation has captivated the scientific community, an intriguing phenomenon occurring near the seafloor beneath the icy expanse of Earth's polar regions. This phenomenon centers on the blooming of a distinctive microorganism that's crucial for oceanic life. On January 11, 2011, NASA's Aqua satellite detected what seemed to be a phytoplankton bloom at the surface of the Ross Sea in Antarctica. These minute photosynthetic algae play an indispensable role in the marine food chain. Remarkably, they contribute to half of the ocean's primary production of organic matter, a fact that underscores their significance. By harnessing sunlight, these microscopic organisms convert it into vital energy. During the summer months, a spectacular event unfolds. The rapid reproduction of the algae gives rise to magnificent swirls of green on the ocean surface, a phenomenon observable even from space. This phenomenon predominantly occurs when sea ice is at its thinnest, allowing sunlight to permeate a larger portion of the ocean surface. Both the Arctic and Antarctic experience substantial phytoplankton blooms during the season. This natural process follows a cyclical rhythm. As winter approaches and the ice thickens, sunlight becomes limited, leading to the waning of these blooms. The cycle then repeats itself, with the arrival of each new summer heralding the resurgence of these microscopic life forms. Understanding this cycle has significantly enriched our knowledge of the intricate nutrient dynamics within our oceans. Number 6. The Doomsday Glacier. The Thwaites Glacier, ominously nicknamed the Doomsday Glacier, is a massive ice sheet in Antarctica that has garnered significant attention due to its rapid melting and potential consequences for sea level rise. Its vast size, equivalent to that of the UK, makes its accelerated decline particularly alarming. Researchers have been closely studying the Thwaites Glacier to better understand the mechanisms behind its rapid melting. One approach involved utilizing underwater robots to map the seafloor beneath the glacier, providing valuable insights into its behavior. This glacier has exhibited periods of swift retreat over the past centuries, but recent decades have seen an alarming acceleration in its melting rate. The rate of retreat has doubled over the last 3 decades, resulting in the loss of approximately 50 billion tons of ice annually. This significant loss is primarily attributed to climate change, with rising temperatures leading to the destabilization and thinning of the glacier. The consequences of the Thwaites Glacier's continued melting are far-reaching and deeply concerning. Researchers predict that if this glacier were to completely melt, global sea levels could rise between 3 and 10 feet. This would have a profound impact on coastlines around the world, with large portions of coastal cities and communities facing the risk of submersion. A scenario like this could trigger a global crisis, affecting millions of people and necessitating extensive adaptations to accommodate the rising waters. Number 5. The ice keeps cracking. The saga of glacial melting continues with the A76A, the world's largest iceberg, undergoing a similar fate as the Doomsday Glacier. This monumental iceberg, fittingly named A76A, made headlines in May 2021 when experts observed its detachment from Antarctica's Ronne ice shelf. This process, known as ice calving, is a natural phenomenon. And while some scientists argue it's not solely attributable to global warming, the increasing frequency of such events over the past decades raises concerns for the future. The A76 iceberg initially split into segments labeled A76A, A76B, and A76C, following its detachment from the Ronne ice shelf. The scientific community closely tracked these icebergs' movements using satellite imagery, with special attention given to the colossal A76A. Spanning 16 miles in width and stretching 84 miles in length, it's as big as the state of Rhode Island. Initially drifting in the Weddell Sea, like other icebergs that had separated from the Ronne ice shelf, A76A embarked on a distinctive journey. Satellite observations revealed a shift in its trajectory towards the Drake Passage, a profound waterway that links the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. This alteration suggests that the iceberg will continue its northward journey, potentially encountering warmer waters that could lead to its eventual melting. Ice calving events have been more frequent. If left unchecked, it could potentially contribute to profound issues for humanity. While ice calving itself is a natural process, its frequent occurrence raises questions about the long-term stability of the polar ice sheets and the broader implications for rising sea levels. Number 4. A river under the ice. The discovery of a hidden waterway system beneath the Antarctic ice has unveiled a remarkable and complex network of interconnected lakes, rivers, and streams, challenging scientists' understanding of the region's hydrology. What was once thought to be separate lakes turned out to be a part of a vast and intricate subglacial water system. Scientists initially identified several subglacial lakes, assuming they were isolated bodies of water. However, further research and the use of advanced radar technology mounted on aircraft revealed a much more extensive network. This includes an immense river spanning nearly 300 miles in length, along with numerous streams that together create a system covering an area equivalent to France and Germany combined. This network is believed to ultimately drain into the Weddell Sea. The source of the water in these subglacial rivers and lakes is primarily the melting ice and glaciers on the continent. As temperatures rise due to global climate change, the ice on Antarctica is melting at an accelerated rate, contributing to the increasing volume of water flowing within this hidden system. While the discovery of this subglacial water system is scientifically intriguing, it also raises concerns about the rising sea level. If all the ice covering this network were to melt, it could potentially contribute to a significant increase in global sea levels by 4 meters. And that's a low estimate. While such a scenario wouldn't occur overnight, the intensification of ice melting over the past few decades is causing growing alarm among scientists. If humankind continues to turn a blind eye on this, as well as the Doomsday Glacier and A76A, then the generations that will come after us will suffer the consequences. Number 3. Prohibited research? Unbeknownst to many, there are 16 prohibited zones in Antarctica which are shrouded in secrecy and are reserved exclusively for scientific research. In a time when the spotlight on Antarctic exploration is growing brighter, questions naturally arise about the nature of this icy realm and its ownership. The Antarctic remains a neutral territory, belonging to no specific nation. Yet, back in the late 1950s, a dozen nations embarked on scientific endeavors on its frozen expanse. In 1959, these nations forged the Antarctic Treaty, designating the continent as a global sanctuary for scientific study, with an emphasis on peaceful pursuits. Importantly, no nation has the right to claim sovereignty over its lands, and the privilege of research is universally shared. Since 1985, only 16 areas of particular scientific significance have been safeguarded. While free exploration prevails across much of the Antarctic, these protected zones trigger curiosity about their concealed treasures and the motives behind their guarded status. As we ponder these mysteries, the Antarctic Treaty's membership has expanded to 56 nations. Many are enticed by the potential mineral wealth beneath the ice, while others speculate on broader hidden agendas. Many wonder if there are sinister motives hidden in the guise of scientific research, and if we're being kept in the dark about possible threats that await humankind in the future. Number 2. A secret world. Our journey now takes us to the Larsen Ice Shelf. Stretching across the eastern edge of the Antarctic Peninsula, this colossal expanse of floating ice emerged into the global spotlight in 2021. That's when it gave birth to the largest ever documented iceberg. Yet, beneath its icy facade, another revelation lay concealed. Guided by satellite imagery, scientists discerned an intriguing depression near its juncture with the mainland. This anomaly hinted at an expansive subglacial waterway lurking beneath the ice's surface. Employing an innovative technique involving a substantial hot water hose, researchers drilled down to a depth of 500 meters, unveiling this clandestine habitat. As their camera delved into this subterranean world, an unexpected event unfolded when darkness engulfed the lens. Initially, this was ascribed to technical glitches, but an astute adjustment of the camera lens revealed the astonishing truth. A multitude of diminutive shrimp-like creatures emerged into view, drawn to the previously unseen light like moths to a flame. The starkness of this encounter left scientists bewildered. Life had materialized in an environment devoid of light and subject to frigid temperatures. A previously undiscovered biological ecosystem lay before them, an indisputable testament to the Antarctic's capacity to astonish. This revelation underscores the allure of this frozen realm for diverse researchers. Number 1. The meteorites in the snow. Exploring the Antarctic ice brings forth not only the allure of previously unknown organisms or subglacial waterways, but also astonishing treasures that are literally out of this world. Meteorites. These enigmatic celestial fragments hold within them the potential to unveil secrets of the universe's origin, and perhaps even the origins of life on our planet. Their value to researchers is immeasurable, yet many of these space rocks meet fiery ends in the atmosphere or plunge into the depths of the oceans, becoming nearly inaccessible. Enter the Antarctic, a haven for meteorites. Trapped within the ice for thousands if not millions of years, these cosmic travelers find an icy refuge and are now gradually emerging from their frozen frozen confinement. In a recent expedition, a meteorite of unprecedented proportions was unearthed, weighing over 17 kilograms. Among the 45,000 meteorites discovered, a mere 100 share this impressive size. One meteorite in particular has left experts perplexed, a Martian meteorite from 17 million years ago. The prevailing belief is that a colossal space rock struck Mars, puncturing its surface and propelling fragments from the red planet across the solar system at speeds exceeding 3 miles per second. Some of these fragments reached Earth. Intriguingly, an electron microscope examination of this Martian meteorite revealed worm-like microstructures. The leading theory suggests that these worms could be nanobacteria, hinting at the possibility that extraterrestrial life forms may have graced Earth eons earlier than previously imagined. Could it be that these alien microorganisms were the architects of life on our planet? The implications are staggering, and the question persists. What if life on Earth originated from aliens? As the ice continues to retreat, exposing new terrains and relics, the enigmas of Antarctica we've seen today present a compelling glimpse into a world that time had once forgotten, leaving us to ponder what other mysteries may lay concealed within its frigid embrace. Please support our channel by liking, sharing, subscribing, and clicking the notification bell. We really hope you enjoyed today's video. Which of these discoveries made you question history? Let us know in the comments. We hope to see you in our next video. Thank you for joining us.